I'm going to fast forward and jump to a venue that is so near and dear to your heart. I'm talking about the Grand Ole Opry.
Yes.
Making your debut also in 2012.
Yeah.
Do you remember family coming in, everybody who was there, who was playing? That moment of stepping on that
do.
stage?
It was March 2nd. I do remember that. And I remember that we were still touring pretty heavily on what they call radio tours. So we're going to introduce all of our music to every radio station across the country in like 6 weeks. It's grueling. But United Airlines decided they would smash our guitars because we had to check them. It was like one of those planes between New York and Philadelphia or something. So we couldn't fit the guitars in the plane. We had to check them underneath, and all three of our guitars got smashed. So we have the Opry coming up in a couple days. We don't have any guitars, so I'm like running around town trying to find a guitar to play that I like, and actually found one at my producer's studio, which is the guitar I took on stage and played the Opry for the very first time.
Does he still have it? Or
Absolutely, yeah, without a doubt. I wish I had it.
I was going to say, you should probably give that to you, right?
I know, maybe one of these days, but that moment, walking into that circle, I'd been to the Opry, and I would never let myself step in the circle. I had the opportunity to. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it until
you perform.
Yeah, until I'm invited to perform there, and I did that, and since then, become a member. And
did you know 2018? Did you know it was going to happen?
No
Trace
clue.
Atkins had
no
idea.
No
But
way.
family was there, so obviously your parents were kind of privy to this.
They let everybody. Well, my mom and dad don't miss an Opry performance, so they're always going to be there. But I think they let the rest of my team know that they're going to be inviting me that night. And a funny story, like the first country artist I ever met in my life, I was 16, and Trace Atkins came down to Stan McNagg Chevrolet in Tullahoma to do an appearance. I guess they're give him a truck or something. And he was doing an autograph line, and it was myself and my girlfriend. We stood in line for an hour. We finally get to Trace, and I was like, Mr. Trace, good to meet you. I'd love to take a picture of you and my girlfriend. He looked at me and looked at her, and he goes, "You're dating this little shrimp?" Right?
So Trace Atkins.
Right? So I'm devastated. Like the first country artist, like it's Trace Atkins, and he's
heckling you, right? Giving you a hard time.
Come to find out years later, he's the guy that walks out on stage and invites me to be a member of the Opry.
You're going to be back here playing on September the 18th, I heard.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm here to tell you that when you play here on September 18th, it will be as the newest member of the Grand Ole Opry.
Unbelievable. You can't make it up.
That's like a God thing.
It
just
is.
so full circle.
I know, it's crazy.
I have my theories as to why you haven't met the right one, because the official induction to the Grand Ole Opry came from a woman that you have had a crush on forever,
yes.
who is always taken, by the way, and not available, Miss Reba McIntyre.
That she is. That she is, yes. And another surprise. I told everybody I don't want to know who's coming out. Just surprise me. I just want to feel it, and not be anticipating what I'm going to say and freaking Reba McIntyre walks out to induct me into the Grand Ole Opry. Unbelievable.
Best of the best. What a night.
I'm a crier, and I definitely cried at that moment.
Absolutely. I was so happy when I saw that she was doing it.
We did this really cool, like trophy case with all of the memento, memories from that night. And she ran off stage and brought me out tissues after I'd started my next song, because I was just a mess, And that's one of the things that I kept. We got to keep these tissues Reba brought me on stage.
Did you really?
Absolutely.
You got to put them like in a shadow box.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is.
It's in there with the set list and the program and the tissues Reba brought me.